someone else in trouble. Wait. Helping someone in trouble is bad, isn't it? Okay. This time I'm going to try a different approach that will work for sure.
No! Help me!
Hydra Empire would love to take part in the Interregion Chronopolis World Cup football tournament, but I think it'll be unfair. Sei runter, best Baron Simon statue.
Okay, here goes. Hey there, buddy, don't worry, you're safe now, so submit to your safety at once! Somehow I think I'm actually getting worse at this. How does anyone actually do this job? You make it look so easy. So, is it me? Am I truly so terrifying to be? It would seem a different approach is required here. Something on a grander scale, perhaps. My old pal Morbius would probably have some good ideas if I could find him. Could you do me another favor? If you see Morbius, tell him Mommy is ready to initiate op.
Interesting specimen. Shame I...
Hope you're having a hike.
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
Can do has a risk.
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all... Oh man, I'm going down! Or words to that effect.
Ha!
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop? I think any old riff in nowadays. The place has really gone downhill.
I have a feeling I'm in for some strange tales today.
I'm gonna need help getting this new forge to work.
Hey! You gotta get me out of here! What's that? Mummy sent you? He explained everything in his letter. As much as I'd love to help my old bandage buddy out, I've got problems of my own here. The locals here are not big fans of monsters. I don't want to get too into it, but there's some seriously antiquated opinions at large here. What's not so antiquated is the lock on this door. Very good. Now, about getting this door open. See that guard over there? He's the one who locked me in here, so he is probably a good place to start. What's going on out there? This seems promising. Whatever you did, it's opened one of the locks. So, I guess you just do that for the others. Another lock opened! Yeah, keep it up! Third lock opens, inching me ever closer to sweet freedom!
Get ready for the Chronopolis Crazy Quiz.
All right, that did something. What? I can't exactly see from here. Try taking a look around. Ah! Sweet freedom! Thank you, my friend. Well,
What's
never
that,
mind that for
Dr.
now.
Knowledge?
There's much to be done to ensure that the world opens its eyes and
Something for my next session.
Something tells me that story doesn't end here. Let's wrap this saga up in a Gwenpool mission!
Well, I'm off to meet Mummy! Next stop, Hydra Empire! Ah! A monster! Tell it to someone who cares, you screeching simpleton!
Well, ain't that a kick and a kisser?
sadly not. Living Mummy, Morbius, and Man-Thing are to enjoy a cup of joe at a cafe. But unfortunately, they seem to be upsetting the locals, which is getting our hideous trio a little ticked.
Where's the tolerance for the unusual in the city?
Man-Thing seems to say with his slurping vegetable mouth. Sorry, Moss Features. Hydra folks are not known for their accepting and fun-loving personalities. I'd be more scared of them than they are of you, to be honest. Hold the phone. Maybe I was wrong about Hydra's attitude to fun. A parade? Through Hydra Square? Perfect, thinks Morbius. If we enter a float, give out sweets, we can show everyone we're not just three hideous monsters. Man-Thing is on board. The living mummy just moans at all the work he'll have to do.
Ooh, hammering.
I love a parade, and I love monsters, so I'm super excited to see how this turns out. Go on, help these poor dudes while I try to get in on the fun. See if you can spot me. Good luck with the crazy float idea, monster dudes! And here we are, live at the weekly Red Skull Honorary Parade in Hydra Square. And oh my, do we have some wonderful parade floats on show today!
That's right, Gwen. They sure know how to put on a good show here in the Hydra Empire.
Come, my friends. We must construct our parade float and win first prize!
Okay.
Looks like we have a new float being prepared down below, Gwen.
Yes, Gwen. It seems like the monstrous trio of Morbius, Living Mummy, and Man-Thing want to join in on the fun, too. Ouch! I sure hope the guy driving that forklift truck has insurance.
Oops! Seems there's some kind of liquid vibranium spillage out near the restrooms. Oh, and now those have collapsed too. It's chaos down there, Gwen.
It sure is, Gwen. I don't know what to make of this, but if those guys aren't careful, there won't be a parade left to take part in.
I get myself in these crazy situations?
I am afraid I do not know how to use this.
Get me out of here! Hey, give me a hand, will you?
Allow me.
Anyone's going on that ride for a while.
They sure do, Gwen. And the crowd are going wild down there.
Hail, Hydra, immortal Hydra.
My Hydra technology is superior to all.
Bow before your superior.
Wow! Now that's what I call an impressive design. I've never seen anything like it. What about you, Gwen?
Well, Gwen, in all my years of commentating on this legendary Hydra parade, I can't say I've ever seen anything like this before.
You said it, Gwen.
Yes, Gwen. Yes, I did.
It's more beautiful than I ever imagined. Now to sit back and enjoy the ride with a nice glass of plasma. Plasma. We are no heroes. We are monsters, and proud of it.
Toot toot! Our three monsters certainly showed the folk of the Hydra Empire that they're not just hideous, shambling oddballs. Taking pride of place in the parade, our boys are showing a new, open, and friendly side to the crowd. Maybe the civilians weren't quite ready to see this new side, however. In fact, it's difficult to tell exactly what's going through the crowd's mind, as they seem to be stunned into silence, or maybe paralyzed with fear. It's a tough crowd, this one, guys. I think even adorably cute Groot would have a hard time melting those hearts. Still, if the crowd turn ugly, the living mummy has loads of bandages to patch up his boys if they take a bump. I'm going to try and make good our escape. Onward!
I flew across the world to get to Kunlun, and now it's right in my backyard. Hopeless. But those...
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
Is the fisherman still having trouble with his machine? Why doesn't he just get a new one?
trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should contact their nearest Kang counselor, or Kang-ciller. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you, he is a great listener.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum, where can I get one of those?
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great.
Thanks. I'm gonna go take a hot bath.
Picasso has done it again. The optical suggestions of the negative space bring the distinctive formal juxtapositions of crowbar, watermelon, Friday. Oh, the way one travels through the dog bowl. The artist has created a powerful metaphor for how one can be transported by flavors and magic dog bowls. Fascinating. I didn't realize this was an interactive piece. Truly fascinating. The ladder is a particularly apt piece given our current situation, for it is the very thing we need to escape this collapsing building. Fabulous, darling. Just fabulous. Believe me when I say there are no artworks I'd rather be trapped in a building with more than these. That didn't sound healthy. Unless it was meant to do that. Art is so diverse these days. It's hard to know what the rules are.
Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers.
I hope you're leaving us feeling enlightened. Was that guy with you?
Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
Welcome, students. I am your sensei. Are you ready for the trial? To earn the sacred relic of these mountains, you must navigate the course without letting your feet touch the snow.
There's no way we can pull that off in this suit. I can't see a thing. But you're the one with the eye holes.
Even as Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, I guess we're going then.
You're the one who started walking.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension. One of those.
Listen to your sensei. Make it to the end, and you'll be rewarded with Kunlun's sacred treasure.
That guy driving the Sphinx through town.
So did she?
Your ancestors would laugh at this display.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess he must.
Oh, man, I can't wait to have the Iron Fist. I'm gonna toast marshmallows over it.
Did you hear that exclusive sushi shop is just letting any old riffraff...
This will be a true test of your inner chi. Only the strongest will survive.
Are we?
Can you believe something?
You must make it through the course without touching the snow.
So far, so good.
Beware, for the course only gets more perilous from here.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was perfect. You'll learn to tune it out.
Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave.
Beware, for the course only gets more perilous from here.
Are we there yet?
Those awful Avengers, they ruined our best part of Seymour statue.
So did she...
Ignorance is strength.
This will be a true test.
Of course, I don't feel bad about turning in my own brother. He jaywalked. Can you think of anything more insulting?
Listen to your sensei. Go faster, silly dragon. Chop, chop. Be rewarded with Kunlun's sacred treasure.
Doing exactly what I'm told is just the best.
Oh, man, I can't wait to have the Iron Fist. I'm gonna...
Are we there yet?
Beware, for the course only gets more perilous from here.
Oh, man, I can't wait to have the Iron Fist. I'm gonna...
Can you believe them? Don't stay up to date with what's the latest night update like that.
You touch the snow, so back you go.
So far, so good.
Make it to the...
What have the Avengers got to get?
Hey, we gotta keep off the white stuff, remember?
Me? Aren't you the one steering?
So did she ever explain the suit, or what?
Don't touch the snow.
Did you hear that exclusive...
Your ancestors would laugh at this display. But they... Listen to your sensei. Go faster, silly dragon. Chop, chop.
Did you see the dogfight earlier? It was all...
This will... Don't touch the snow, or you will fail the challenge. Beware, for the course only gets more perilous from here.
Oh, man, I can't wait to have the Iron Fist. I'm gonna toast...
Imagine being outside of the authority of President Zola. The thought of it makes me sad for those unlucky enough to be enslaved by...
This...
Long live President Zola.
Make it to the end, and you'll be rewarded with Kunlun's sacred treasure. Listen to your sensei. Go faster, silly...
These constant villain attacks are no joke. Seriously, though, it's really dangerous out there.
Are we there yet?
What have the Avengers got against Kang? What's the problem with the regimented rule anyway?
Congratulations! You are the winners of today's Kunlun Fun Run. And it is my honor to bestow upon you the mountain's sacred treasure, this fabulous gold-colored brick.
Say chi.
Kunlun, Fun Run? You said this was gonna make us into Iron Fists.
I was told that we had to brave a trial on a mountain. How was I to know this was the wrong trial?
Join us tomorrow where 2 more unsuspecting fools will embarrass themselves live on national television. Goodbye, folks. Take the prize already, guys.
We don't want your stupid prize. Ugh. How do you get out of this stupid costume?
Maybe this is just our life now.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
yeah! Mind helping me down? Yes, you're going to need my help to get Stan out of this pickle.
I see you're not much for the gentle approach. While you're here, could you find my maid? You went looking for some cooking ingredients or something. That was 3 weeks ago.
Phew, thanks. Bit cold in there. Found my ingredients, Mark, and I reckon we can use them to whip up a tasty aroma that'll coax this nutty fella out of the ground.
If you say so, Jeremy. I was kind of thinking we'd just get out of here. But whatever.
Think you can help get our stuff ready? It's time for the legendary culinary crusader to do his thing. Enter Iron Pan. If we work as a team, we can roast this turkey to perfection.
But I've seen you burn cereal. Also, how long have you been calling yourself?
It will not burn. It cannot burn. The fate of our dinner depends on it.
Well, that doesn't answer my...
Let us begin.
Okay.
No!
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
That's it. Keep it steady. The heat must be applied evenly and true. No! My fiery nemesis has struck again! Quickly, my savoury sidekick, quell the sea of flame!
Translation, put out the fire.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I must be prepared, for the sake of every Avalonian.
It is done! Today's secret ingredient is teamwork!
Well, that's a lovely looking turkey, Jeremy. Let's hope it helps Stan get...
Behold as it beckons the beast! And stop calling me Jeremy.
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers.
All right, we saved the day. Can we go home now?
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
How do I get... Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive face that appeared in the sky? Nah, probably unrelated.
If I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, I'm gonna do something. That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Oh, snap! I went to get a haircut.
Oh! Where should I go for lunch? On my move to Wakanda. The weather there seems way better than here.
Hey, at least we still have our help. Oh, come on.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Is there a person out there who can understand?
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers. Excelsior!
That cool lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum.
I ain't seen this much trash in one place since my last family reunion.
The Tales know this place as the nexus of all realities.
That's all well and good, but it ain't helping me get this safe open. Gotta be all sorts of dinero. Lend me a hand. Maybe I'll share it with you.
What care I for dinero? I have traveled an age in search of my lady's belongings, only to find them stuck.
Is there a person out there who can understand my vision?
Working with Howard on this video game of his has been but a smart decision. I'll show you my design for the character. You've signed an NDA, right? Whatever. Get yourself looking the part, then we can start the demo. Looking good. We're lucky I managed to arrange this meeting with Howard. He's usually crazy busy on the phone with publishers all day and... Wait. We don't have a publisher yet. That lazy.
The world needs heroes like you, and the other 100 or so wandering around.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition.
Soon as Howard shows up, I'll rustle up some enemies for you to fight.
All right, Forbush, make this quick. I've got another meeting after this. About meetings.
But we're the only two people working on... never mind. Feast your eyes on Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What?
No one is safe from this foul enemy.
Oh, good. Poultry jokes.
I assure you, this villain is no yoke.
And not even original ones.
Fried don't know what you mean.
Ugh.
Cock-a-doodle-doom lays her enemies to waste with devastating expertise.
The puns are making me like it less. You know that, right?
If you think she's done with you yet, you're fresh out of clock.
No.
Whoa! Hey! So I'm guessing that wasn't good. Oh, my face.
And...
All right. Oh, shoot. Chrono...
Oh.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Speaking of ChronoCon, you did get the tickets, right?
I thought you were doing that.
This is what I get for teaming up with a walking pot rack.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was...
It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks right. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Think I might move to Wakanda. The weather there seems way better than here. There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
I know we got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask. Did anyone sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past it.
Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those? I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Kind
Things are hard enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think? It might be a slightly controversial. In fact,
So, the bank called and told me my assets had been frozen. Get it? Because the city's literally frozen? But yeah, I'm also snowed under with debt.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore.
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and I don't think I care.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this.
A reminder that one lucky citizen.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Saving me right about now? That'd be great.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Ugh, if I have to listen to one more of those Kang announcements, ooh, I'm gonna do something!
No! Help me!
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Do not get that fancy art stuff.
It's already that late.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore. It might be a slight... In fact, that's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
Whoa!
Bad stuff happening. Dead ahead. Is it Kang?
This Chronopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry to Rikers Island? I don't even know where it is.
It's better down where it's wetter.
In order to halt my inevitable decline into abject poverty, I've repurposed the ferry to uncover hidden treasures from the deep. Nothing biting today, though.
Yeah!
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make it, in fact.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
You're a lifesaver.
I would have brought my own camera, but I don't think you can buy the film for it anymore.
Time to get to train.
It might, in fact.
I hate the way he watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower. That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?